Okay, hello everyone. This is Sharonda, and this is my YouTube channel and podcast, Magic Mind Medium. So today is Tuesday. I am going to go ahead and proceed with the reading, astrological elemental reading, uh, which essentially is the zodiac for the fire signs. All right. Okay, so I'd like to start off by saying that this podcast and YouTube channel is for entertainment purposes. So what are the fire signs? Well, the fire signs comprise of Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. And let me pull up the significance of those signs. So the Aries is the ram. They're born between March 21st and April 19th. The Leo The Leo is the lion born between July 23rd and August 22nd. Sagittarius is the archer. They're born between November the 22nd and December the 21st. So that's the fire signs. All right. Again, I like to stress that this podcast and YouTube channel is for entertainment, informational, and sometimes educational purposes. So I am Sharonda King. I consider myself to be a gypsy nomad, psychic light, spiritualist, intuitive, self-proclaimed parapsychologist, magic mind medium. So give me just a moment. Let me say my prayer. All right, so we're going to begin with the reading for the fire signs, for the fire signs for today. All right, and after at the close of this reading, I will go into my daily reading. So stay tuned for that. All righty, so what does the cards have for the what? Fire sign? Well, we're gonna pull one. I'm gonna just pull three of these, two and three. Okie dokie. So, what does the cosmos have to say in reference to the fire signs? All right. All right. I knocked over my. Okay. Okay. All right. So, we're going to pull out the three cards. All right. So, we have intimacy. Some of you may be concerned about sexual chemistry and intimacy, as I have something going on in terms of your relationship, whether it be marriage, whatever type of intimate relationship that you're in. The next card I have here is patience. Patience. In just a few more months, good things come to those who wait for it. So, yeah, this may be somebody who uh, could be in a new relationship, and you kind of you may be with paired with somebody that's very traditional, very like they're not somebody that is so quick to want to jump off into something romantic right off. So something lets me know for some of you of the fire signs, this could be a situation where the relationship is new and somebody may be a little bit pushy, want to take it to the next level, but according to the cards, it says patience. The next card I get here is sexuality. So something lets me know just in pulling that someone is still figuring themselves out. Yeah, you may you may be for some of y'all out there, you may be dealing with somebody who may have some how can I put it? Trying to still figure things out. So something comes across that this could be someone that is young or youth like. May not necessarily be young, but it could be a little bit of immaturity there, or what have you. That's what comes across. Let's go ahead. We're gonna pull out a couple of these what lies beneath cards. All right, so let's take a look. Let's take a look. Yes, the fire signs, fire signs. And we have all been in this circumstance. We have all um had some things, been in situations such as this. So get doing drugs. I don't, even though I got this doing drugs card, I honestly feel as though um this could be very well what some of y'all are feeling in terms of someone that may be hypersexual or hyper. Um, for some of y'all who may have someone that's hypersexual, intimacy doesn't necessarily involve sex, right? So you may feel as though this person may be sensitive to something. It may not necessarily be doing drugs. It could be sensitive to certain medications or something that will perpetuate um, that hypervigilant type of behavior, if that makes sense to anybody. The next card I have is fighting for what you love, claiming what's yours. Love is a battleground. So I mean, if you really truly, for some of you that are out there wanting to, um, if you really care about the person and you really want something purposeful, and if you really want something to progress, you will wait. As it has here, patience. The next card I get here is betrayal. So something lets me know for some of you, you may be methodical in your actions because somehow it lets me know that you have been betrayed, right? Like you may been this someone was deceitful, backstabbed you, traitor, not to be trusted. So you have your reasons as to why you want to take things slow. I have depression. Some of you could be battling some sense of depression why there is a lack of intimacy or even not wanting to be sexual or sensual in a relationship. The next card I get here is caution. So of course you want to proceed with caution. You don't want to be so quick to jump into um, things have their time. We don't want to just jump up into something. We want to take time. As I said before, it takes 4 seasons to get to know someone. Um, so you can really get to know them. But I know when you're in your feelings, right? Your sexual feelings, um, you don't think about. We typically don't think about things like that, right? But I think it's very relevant and important because you don't want to make lifelong decisions, life altering, lifelong decisions that you are not prepared for. If that makes sense to anybody. All right, so we're going to go ahead. We're going to pull out these cards here. Again, as I mentioned, the podcast is and YouTube channel is for entertainment purposes. So it may not necessarily resonate with everybody. All of the signs and those outside of the signs maybe can relate to what is being conveyed. I honestly feel as though we all will go through these things. We all will be as a Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. So I think in essence it's a certain type of behavior that you may take on or impression you may take on at certain times, if that makes sense to anybody. That's what I feel astrology is essentially saying. All right. All right, so let's go ahead, let's proceed. I'm gonna pull out these cards here. I like these cards. Let's see what the cards give us. All right, so we got three. We're going to read these three cards. All right, so the first card I have here is the Magician card. All the time when I get the Magician card, it's in reference. Give me just a moment. Let me bring some more light in. All right, that is so much better. Okay, so the Magician card here. Oftentimes when I get the Magician card, to me is in reference to like an illusion or whatever the case may be. So this person could very well be the type of person that is kind of cautious, as we have the caution card here, or they may be presented with a lot of deceit or deception around them to where they're not so quick to believe everything that presents to them. So it says, as above, so below. Let me look this phrase. I looked this phrase up the other day and I have forgotten what that phrase means. All right, as above, so below. What does that mean? What does that phrase mean? It says the phrase as above, so below is an ancient quote that means what happens in the physical world also happens in the spiritual realm, is what it mentions. So what happens in a higher realm or plane of existence also happens in a lower realm. So more or less like assimilation. And I have to remember that. Yeah, similarly to assimilation, right? Assimilation. All right, so according to the guide, the Magician card, manifestation, hidden power, inner guidance, resourcefulness. So you could very well be somebody that is, because of their tradition and beliefs, may feel as though this is a test. Like somehow this is to tempt me to see if I've been studying or showing myself approved in terms of whatever religious belief system or religious affiliation or association. The next card I get here is the Emperor, control and authority. They may also be feeling as though it's coming from perhaps my profession, my career colleagues alike. Because when I get the Emperor card, it's in regards to leadership, authority, employment, if that it makes sense to anybody. So this could be some of the reasons as to why that not so quick to jump into intimacy or what have you. All right, so this is just to get some explanation for the fire signs that may not resonate with you all. I have the Temperance card. So Temperance says balance. Some people in life are very methodical in their actions, and they have reason to be, right? So you're looking at it from your aspects of it, but I think um, if we're speaking to a Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, you yourself may be played with some of these characteristics, or you may be in with someone who may have these characteristics. So let me actually look up what the significance of, and do bear with me, I took my watch off and my wrists are healing, so bear with me on that. I probably should put some lotion on before I turn the camera on, huh? Alrighty, give me just a moment. Give me just a moment. Let's go down to, okay, I'm just going to Google fire signs and then I'm going to read from there. Alrighty, fire signs. And we're going to get the significance of the fire signs. Fire sign traits. So this right here kind of give me a synopsis. Am I speaking to? I may not necessarily be speaking to a fire sign. It could very well be some. Look, hey, it could be a fire sign who may be exhibiting some of these, right? It may not necessarily be who you're with. It could be something you're dealing with, right? So we just have to read it as it may. All right. Give me just well, let me see. Trying to see if I can prop this up. Let's get this here. I'll put this here. All right, so let's prop these things up here. All right. All right, so it says fire signs are known for being energetic, passionate, and bold. So it says they are normally natural leaders, trailblazers, and adventurers. They're full of energy and enthusiasm, love to embrace spontaneity. Okay, so it does mention that they are passionate about their feelings and are quick to love, feel, fury, or act. They are impulsive. Fire signs can be impulsive, may need to be reminded to pace themselves. So, you know, this may not resonate with all of the fire signs, but based on the information that I just pulled here, some of this may resonate with some of you. Like some of these characteristics, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Yes, some of this may resonate with you. I'm going to lead a little bit towards the Leos. I know Leos can typically be aggressive, vivacious, brave, protective, controlling, stubborn, vain, rules the fifth house of pleasure. So yes, this some of these traits could be to Leo, male as well as female, and who exhibit these behaviors. For the Aries or Sagittarius, you may be paired with someone who has some of these same characteristics as well. All right. Okay, so let's go ahead. We're going to pull out. Let's pull out my cards here. Proceed. All right. I don't want to do that. Let's proceed. Alrighty. All right, drop one on the floor, and then I got one here. All right, so we have the King of Wands. King of Wands. So it is a fire sign. We're going to focus on the King of Wands, a male Leo. Natural leader, visionary, entrepreneur, big picture leader, overcoming challenges, mature, career focus. It says the King of Wands is a natural born leader of people, very capable and confident in their abilities. The King isn't interested in creativity per se, but rather taking an ideal and enlisting others to help in the actualization of it. You have a clear vision of what you want. So I get a little bit of cockiness with this fire sign, this Leo male. You may be exhibiting some of these characteristics here based on the cards. The next one I get here is Temperance, which is the second time I'm pulling up Temperance. So something lets me know that, yeah, this right here is to the male fire signs. Avoid extremes in any direction taken. The middle road in decision making in all things. Try to bring balance. Go for it with patience and test the waters carefully before jumping into suddenly. Be sure to examine your priorities carefully. Yeah, you want to be very conscious. Like I said, patience here. over cockiness is not good. We don't make sound decisions when we over pompous and cocky. All right, we make lifelong altering regrets and disappointments. So the key words here is balance, harmony, moderation, patience, being sensible, purpose, finding, and meaning. So this is what source is wanting to be conveyed. Let's get one or two more of these cards, and then I'm going to bring this to a close because I am wanting to do my daily reading. And so the question I have for the daily reading is, I guess, the obvious. How would the election? What does the card say in regards to the election, and why are some people voting versus not? So that's what I'm going to. That's the question of the day for the reading. All right, so we're gonna pull these two here and this one. All right, so I have two of cups here. It has the water sign there, Cancer, Scorpios, and Pisces. So this could very well be to a fire sign male, and in regards to someone, Aries or Sagittarius, may be paired with the water sign, like your partner. Two of Cups, the upright appearance of two cups indicates a strong partnership or connection built on equality and mutual respect. You are receiving positive energy, so be sure to share it with others. Unified love, partnership, mutual attraction, proposal, marriage, connection. So as one of these cards say, good things could come to those who wait. So don't rush into anything. You want to make sensible decisions because you don't want to live a life full of regrets. If that makes sense to anybody. The next card I get here is Ace of Swords. So it mentions the upright position of this card is a clear sign of encouragement. You're open to embracing new ideas, so jump freely at the next opportunity with open arms. Keep company with those that offer you inspiration and channel your energy into something that makes your heart happy. So you want to focus on things that are relevant. We don't want to be so quick to rush into things without taking things slow, I feel. You want to take your time. You want to take things slow. And I do feel as though if you do these things, it looks as though marriage is in the cards for you. But respect the other person's individuality, right? Ain't nothing, hey, if you have to rush to do something, it won't be fulfilling or rewarding. It says mental clarity, success, breakthroughs, new ideas, success, sharp mind, new beginnings, decisions, and surgery. So yes, in order for you to have some clarity, you want to take things slow. You don't want to rush into anything right now. The next card I get here is the Page of Swords in the opposite. Deception, manipulation, all talk, haste, devious, haphazard action, self-expression, gossip, or bad information. So yes, you really have to respect someone's individuality when it comes to intimacy. Take your time, and respect the fact that they may hold values of tradition. Okay, because some people have been put in situations that will warrant them to feel side up or feeling that the people are coming against me, and I'm not so quick to proceed off into something that may be a detriment to me, if that makes sense. All right. So that is your fire sign astrological elemental reading. If you're wanting a reading, you can comment below. Till then, have a safe one for that. All right, so